Why willpower isn't the answer. Over the last few weeks, I've had several conversations with new members or members perhaps who are trying to get back to it after not being in for a little while. And in several of those cases, when asking people what they feel might need to change for them to get the results this time, people have expressed that they feel they just need more willpower. And willpower is something we've covered many times before, but it's always worth reiterating, both for fresh ears who perhaps haven't heard our thoughts on it, or for those perhaps who've forgotten, because it's really easy to get caught up in the general conversation that we hear our friends, our peers, etc. using, to use the kind of terms and approaches that the majority use. But as always, it's worth remembering that the majority of people are getting fatter, sicker, less happy with their bodies, their energy levels, their mood, etc. on average, week on week, month on month, year on year. So we perhaps need to look at things a bit differently. And willpower is one of those things we'll benefit from looking at differently. Because anytime we tell ourselves that we need willpower to do something, that is something we don't want to do. Or at least in the way we're framing it at that particular point, we just don't want to do. We don't need willpower for the stuff that we do want to do. We don't need willpower to watch our favourite TV programmes. We don't need willpower to eat our favourite foods, drink our favourite drinks, spend time with our favourite people. We don't need willpower for them, we just do them because we value them and what they bring to our lives. There are other things as well that perhaps we don't necessarily want to do, but the way that we framed them, again, willpower isn't needed because we value them being done sufficiently. We don't necessarily want to wash our clothes and iron them, but we value them being clean and neat, so we do it. Won't necessarily enjoy it, but it's not that big a deal. We don't necessarily want to go to work, particularly on Sundays. We don't necessarily want to do particular tasks, but we value them being done for the benefits they bring, the fact that we get money at the end of the month, we don't lose our jobs, we don't lose our house, however we may perceive it, we give it sufficient value that it just gets done. So the question then perhaps isn't how do I get more willpower, it's how do I approach this in a way that doesn't require willpower. And there's two potential variables there. It's the what we're doing and how we view that thing. Could we tweak and change the approach? Could we make it more fun, more enjoyable, meet a friend to exercise? There's a social element. Could we set some sort of competitive part of it? Could we just do the thing, whether it's eating, drinking, exercising, just do it in a way that we are at least sufficiently okay with doing? And can we reframe that thing? Can we just choose to see it as part of processes that need to be done for us to get the benefits that brings? So choose not to think I need willpower to force myself to go for a workout. Anytime we tell ourselves that I ought to, should, or need to, we're just telling ourselves we don't want to. Can we just choose to do those things because of what it brings to us? Can we frame it as I want more energy, I want to feel better, I want more mood, I want to be at that better version of myself in the way that's important to me. So for me, exercise isn't about doing a workout, it's about what needs to be done for me to have the energy levels to provide for my children, for my family, to be enthusiastic and present for you guys, to live the kind of life that I want to live. I know when I don't exercise, I can't do that at the level that I want to do it at. So it's not a willpower issue, I want to do it, again, for the benefits it brings. So in summary, if you're thinking at the moment you need more willpower, that approach is going to go the same way as every other time you thought you needed more willpower. And if that worked in the past, you probably won't be watching this video. Instead, can we look at a version we can do that we're more okay with? And can we look at reframing those processes to tie them into what we truly do value and is important to us, so it becomes something we just do because of the benefits it brings?